let me tell you something that might surprise you. Some of the most successful affiliate marketers I know don't even own a website. I am serious. While everyone's obsessing over domain names, hosting plan, and WordPress tutorial, those are people out there marketing legitimate affiliate income without touching a single line of website code. And today, I am going to show you exactly how they are doing it and how you can too. But here's the thing, if you click away in next 60 seconds, if you miss the method that's currently generating the most constant result in 2026. So stick with me. Hey, I'm Bisho Jit Roy. You might know me as CPA Bisho Jit. I am 20 years old, digital marketer from Bangladesh. I have been in this game since December 3rd, 2021. And look, I'm not going to be pretend I am same awareness success story of or some decades long guru. I have felt it more times than I can count. I've launched projects that's crashed and burned. I have spent money on studies with that went absolutely nowhere. But that's exactly why I can give you the honest truth about affiliate marketing without a website. Because I have tested those methods in the real world, not just in theory. Now, before we dive in, I need to set something straight. This is not a get-rich-quick video. Anyone promise you to overnight success with affiliate marketing is either lying or trying to sell you something, or it can be course, ebook, or other something. Comments. What I am going to share with you today are the 5 legitimate methods that actually work. But they still require effort, constancy, and smart execution. If you are cool with that, hit the like button and then let's get into it. Here's what you are going to learn in the next few minutes. 5 proven methods to do affiliate marketing without spending a dime on website hosting or design. I am breaking down exactly how each one works, who it works best for, and the biggest mistake people make with each method. Plus, I'm telling you which one I choose if I watch something from scratch today. Sounds good? Let's go. Method number 1. YouTube organic content. That might sound obvious, but here's me out because most people are doing YouTube affiliate marketing completely wrong. It is the second largest search engine in the world. People come here actually looking for something solution to their problems, and when you create content that generally helps them, you can naturally recommend affiliate products as a part of the solution. Here's the key. You are not selling, you are solving problems, and the affiliate product is just a tool that helps with that solution. Let me give you a real example. Let's say you are in the software niche. Instead of making a video that's just buy this software throughout my link, you create a video, try how I automate my emails marketing in 2026. Complete walkthrough. In that video, you'll walk through your actual process, you'll show the real result, and yes, the software you use and affiliate product, but that's not the point. That's value is not the process you are teaching. Now, I know what you are thinking. Bisho, does not work. Does not YouTube take forever to grow? Here's the truth. Yes and no. If you're trying to go viral with a hit a million subscribers, sure, that takes time, but if you are creating SEO optimized content around specific problems people are searching for, you can start getting views and clicks within weeks, sometimes days. Back when I was learning SEO in 2002 and 2003, that was the biggest revolution for me. Organic traffic is not about luck, it's about understanding what people are actually searching for and creating content that answers those searches better than anyone else. The biggest mistake I see, people create content around what they want to tell about instead of what their audience actually needs. Don't make that mistake. Pro tip for YouTube. Always check the comments on popular videos in your niche. People literally tell you what question they still have and what problem they are facing. That's the free market research. Now, method number 2 is probably the one you have heard in most myths about. And I'm going to clear those up right now because this method is way more powerful than most people realize. Method number 2, strategic social media marketing. Notice I said strategic because posting random affiliate links on Facebook groups in not strategy, that's spam. And it doesn't work. Let me break it down what does work in 2026. First, understand this, social media platforms are communities, not billboards. You are just in to become a valuable member of those communities first and a promoter second. Here's how I approach this. For Facebook, join niche groups where your target audience hangs out. Don't immediately start promoting. Spend your first 2 weeks just being helpful. Answer question, share your knowledge, become a recognized, valuable member. Then when it's relevant and genuinely helpful, You share your affiliate recommendation as a part of your advice. For Instagram, this is a platform works best with visual transformation content. If you are in the fitness, show before and end after journeys. If you are in digital marketing, shows your results screenshot. If you are in the cooking niche, show the actual meals. Create reels that provide quick, actionable value, and you'll see your bio link. Link in the bio tools to drive traffic in your affiliate offers. For TikTok, short form videos is king here. The algorithm is incredibly powerful in 2006. I have seen accounts get from 0 to thousands of views on their first video. Create educational or entertaining content around your niche and use your profile and comments to guide people to your affiliate offers. Twitter or X. This platform is perfect for building authority. Share insight, tips and your journey. People follow people, not products. Build an audience that trusts you and if a recommendation will carry weight. Now, here's the real example from my own experience. When I launched my brand CPA Bisho Jit, I don't just drop links somewhere. I started sharing my actual journey, the failures, the lessons, the small wins. I showed people I was learning alongside them. That authenticity built trust, and when I recommend something, people know it was because I genuinely believe in it, not just because I earned a commission. The biggest mistake with social media? Treating your audience like an ATM. People can smell that from mile away. Instead of thinking of is at the building relationship at sales, some of those relationships will necessarily lead to sell, but the relationship comes first. Method number 3, email marketing without a website. Wait, Bisho, I don't need a website to collect emails. No, not anymore. In 2026, there are dozens of tools that are allowed to create simple landing page and email capsule from without ever touching a website. Tools like ConvertKit and even some of that completely free let you create a landing page, collect emails and send a newsletter, all without a traditional website. Here's the power of email. It's on of the platform you are actually on. YouTube could change its algorithm tomorrow. Instagram could shut down your account, but your email list, that's yours. And here's what most people does not realize. Email marketing has some of the highest conversion rate in offline marketing. Why? Because people give you permission to be in their inbox. That's trust. Here's a simple framework that works. Step 1. Create a lead magnet, a free valuable resource. Could be a PDF guide, a checklist, a mini course, whatever provides real value in your niche. Step number 2. Use a free landing page tool to create a simple page offering that lead magnet. Step 3. Promote that landing page on social media. YouTube comments, forum, every your audience hangs out. Step 4. Deliver amazing value through your emails. Share tips, stories, lessons, but build that relationship. Step 5. When you recommend an affiliate product, this is the context of how it helps solve a specific problem you have been discussing. I learned this the hard way in my early days in 2001 and 2002. I tried to promote everything to everyone immediately. It did not work. People need to know, like, and trust you first. Email gives you the space to build that. The biggest mistake? Only emailing when you are when to promote something. That's the way ticket to unsubscribes. Email regularly with value and your promotional emails will actually get read and clicked. Alright, we have halfway through you are probably thinking, okay, those methods make sense, but which is the best? I am going to answer that at the end. But first, let me show you 2 more methods that most people completely overlook. Method number 4, community building on Discord, Telegram or WhatsApp. This is one of the most underrated methods right now. And honestly, it's where I'm seeing some of most engaged audience in 2006. Here's the concept. You create a free community around your niche. Could be a Discord server, a Telegram group, or even a WhatsApp community. You invite people who are interested in your niche topic and you create a space where they can learn, share and grow together. Your role? You are the guide and a collector. You share valuable content, facilitate discussions, answer and questions, and occasionally recommend products that generally help your community members solve their problem. The beauty of this approach is that it creates a self-sustaining ecosystem as your community grows. Members start helping each other. Your intent grows organically, and when you recommend something, it's in the real context of solving the real problem someone in your community is facing. Here's the real example. Imagine you run a Discord server for people learning digital marketing. Something else was the best tool for keyword research. You will share your honest experience with a few tools, including your affiliate recommendation, but because you have been providing value in that community for weeks or months, Your recommendation carries weight. I have seen creators with Discord communities for just 200 to 300 highly engaged members generate more upfront income than some people with 10,000 followers on Instagram. Why? Because community breeds trust and trust converts. And biggest mistake? Creating a community just to sell if that's your only goal. It tells, show and people will live. Create a community and generally helps people and the business side will follow naturally. Method number 5. Answer platforms like Quora, Reddit, forums. That's the method I wish I did focused on all in my journey. And 2026, it's more powerful than ever because of how AI has changed for today's landscape. Here's why answer platforms work. People come there with specific questions and they have been actually looking for solution, and it will can provide a generally helpful answer that includes a relevant outlet recommendation. If you're meeting them actually where they are in their journey, let's talk especially about how to do this right. Quora. Find question related to your niche or write comprehensive available answers. Don't just drop a link, provide real insight, then it appreciate mention the offered product as the part of your answer. Quora answers can rank in Google for years, giving you passive traffic. Rate this is the requires more fitness because Redditors can smell promotion from a mile away. Join relevant subreddits, become a valuable contributor. When someone asks for a recommendation, share your genuine experience. Some subreddits allow every link, some don't. Always check the rules. Niche forums, this is still exit in the depth, whether your fitness forum, tech forums, marketing forums, find what your audience hangs out. Build a relationship as someone helpful. Your recommendations will naturally carry more weight. Here's something I learned from my mechanic days. Yes, I used to work as a mechanic before digital marketing. When someone comes in with a car problem, they don't just wait a quick fix. They want to be understand why the problem happened and how to prevent it. The same is true online. When you answer questions on those platforms, go deep, explain the context, share your reasoning. The outer link is just the tool that helps implement your solution. The biggest mistake? Giving shallow answers that drop a link that gets ignored or downvoted. Instead of right answers so good that find after link is almost a fortress for value you will provide. So those are 5 methods, but here's the question you are probably asking, Bisho. If you were starting from scratch today with 0 followers and 0 budget, which one would you choose? Alright, here's my honest answer. And it might surprise you. I did not start with a combination of 2. It took an answer platform like Quora or Reddit. Here's why. It gives you long-term compounding organic traffic. If you make you today can still be getting views and generating after clicks months or even years from now. That's the part of SEO optimized content that was second largest search engine. But YouTube takes time to build momentum. That's why answer platforms come in. You can start getting clicks, potentially earning commission within the days. No months for fine question. You provide value. You include your recommendation, renege and repeat. As you're building those two, you are naturally collecting audience feedback. What question keep coming up? What problem are people struggling with? You use that information to inform your content strategy. Then also have got some momentum. You layering in email marketing, create a lead magnet, start building your list, and now you have got the 3 their program approach that gives you short-term wins, long-term sustainability, and one audience building. That's exactly how I did do studying today. But let me be crystal clear about something, and that is the important. None of those methods are easy money. I have filtered at marketing more times than I have succeeded. I launched a project that won never. I have promoted products and that don't convert. I wasted time on studies that sounded good but don't work in persistence. But each failure taught me something. Each mistake made me better at understanding what my audience actually needs versus what I think they need. That's the real secret. It's not about finding a magical method. It's about constantly showing up, proving value, building trust, and making genuine recommendations that help people solve their problems. If you are willing to put in that work, not for a week, for a month, but for months and years, then those methods will work for you. So here's what I want from you to do next. First, hit the like button. It found if it's available. It tells a video to show this video to more people who need this information. Second, subscribe this channel because I share real stories, real failures, and the real lesson from actually doing this step, not good nonsense. Third, drop a comment and tell me which method are you going to try first, or if you have already tried on those, share your experience. This community learns from each other, and if you are going to dive deeper into of those methods, check out the other videos of my channel. I break it down specific techniques, tools and strategies for each of those approaches. Remember, I'm not some awareness success for decades-long guru. I'm just someone a few steps ahead, willing to raise, back and help. We're all figuring this out together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next on. Bye.